What's up, everybody? I'm your ultraviolet siren and your favorite indie hype girl, Kakeface, Karlee, and welcome back to another episode of X Brand Unleashed. This is episode 25, and y'all, we got a big one today. We got a lot of people today. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of people from LOKO Wrestling. We got Jaime, we got Primo Cud, Nino. We got a lot of people. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, we got Nick in the back. He's a new referee in the death match.
Fuck yeah.
You knew you were going to go with that.
Senior referee.
All right.
And I hear that y'all are on Kick right now. That's what's up.
We are currently live on Kick. At Nino Extremo live on Kick.
Big fun.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we got the whole local wrestling crew. We got our senior referee official in the back. And we're here. We're ready for this interview.
That's what's up. Well, thank you guys for being here. I mean, this was definitely a little definitely a surprise, little impromptu interview. And I mean, definitely, I'm excited. So it's been a little bit since the last time I've interviewed y'all. I mean, I think 2025 was when I interviewed, I think you, Jaime, Primo, and Nino. Yeah.
Yep.
So kind of wanted to catch up from the last time that, the last time that we talked, Jaime, there's been a lot of shows going down from LOKO. I mean, you had Desvelado, Can't Kill Texas. Walk us through that from then until this point.
Yeah, man, we're planning a lot of great things. And we took a couple months to really plan some stuff out, but you see, I think a lot of people that kind of follow what we do know what's going on. We got Wicked 13 weekend got announced for September, and we're gonna do No Ring No Masters 6 that weekend. So be on the lookout. She's Hardcore got something cooking up for September too. That she dropped it gorgeous. So man, there's a lot of cool things. We got July, Land of the Trail, and then we got August the 16th, Love Fools, and then we got Nino Extremo's birthday party, August the 29th. There's so much going on in the local camp, guys. There's more stuff cooking up, guys. The young critters are cooking some shit up for May 31st, dude.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. So since then, I mean, there was Can't Kill Texas too. Primo, you had that match with Baracho. That shit was fire. Nino, you and Mickey threw down. That was amazing.
Can't Kill Texas was crazy.
Yeah, I like that. That was my personal favorite. That event was with a lot of heart. We all believed in what we were going into that.
Yeah, fresh territory too.
Yeah, that was the first time we were ever in College Station, and they showed us a lot of love.
And we were wrestling in 30-degree weather.
It's cold, but the beer kept us warm. The blunt kept us warm, and we went out there and we knocked it out the park. And
Yep.
We showed College Station, if it ain't local, it ain't fire.
I know that's right. And one show that I really feel and especially in 2026, that really made LOKO kind of skyrocket was One Night Stand. Primo, you had that match with La Chola, Vipress, and Nino, of course, you had that match with Lil Sicko or Sicko the Clown, which, I mean, you can find literally everywhere now. I want to hear from both of you guys. Walk me through both of those matches and how that had to feel.
Honestly, going through that match alone, it was different. It was a different feel. Obviously, I mean, I'm not used to going up against women's talent, but I figured let's put on a show. Let's go out there. You know what I mean? I wanted to test her strength. You feel me? See what she was about. And she got the better hand. I got caught slipping. I think what threw me off really was the beer drink. I think I got a little buzzed off of that. Somewhere there, I just zoned out in the match. But hey, shit happens, dog. There's not much I can say about that. That's just like a walk in the park, and I ended up slipping.
I say either way, the fans come out the winners on that match. They had a good match. You put on a badass match, and what's rifles right now, dog? Big hot.
Cut that shit. Clip it.
I mean,
Viper's in the chat right now.
L Viper's in the chat.
no, not in the, not like that, literally, but like in that way, but like that's why.
Yeah,
For real.
And then
Content.
that's the internet. Still got the best of me, dog. But it's alright.
and then for me to answer your question, I think
Yeah.
my match with I picked Little Sicko. I think I picked Little Sicko because he's the person that in deathmatch wrestling scared me the most, and I told him that. Um, Out of everyone, I felt like he went the hardest and did like the craziest thing. So I feel like he's the one that like scared me the most to be in the ring with, and I felt like it was the one that was the most. So that's why
Yeah.
he was the person that I kept asking for with Jaime, because I wanted to prove to everyone that I can hang with him, and I also wanted to prove to myself that I can hang with him, and I wanted to prove to myself, hey, like, look, if I can be in the ring with the person that I think is the biggest in the game right now, the craziest one, then I can be in the ring with anyone and not be scared, and be willing to. And after I had that match with him, it was emotional. Obviously, it was a really big deal for me. But I looked around and I saw that everyone was on their feet, everyone was clapping. It was a really good match. I was really proud of
Even
myself.
Zillafot too was on his feet
Yeah.
there for that match. Like,
And
holy shit.
and that was after that day, I gained a lot of confidence because of that same reason. Like, he's the person that I feared the most, and I went in there and I had a match of the year contender. People have been saying I went in there and I had that type of match with him, so it made me feel really good about myself, and it gave me a lot of confidence going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think another weekend is, for you guys too, that was another great one, was in March, for No Ring No Masters 5 and Zona Cuatro Vente. Like, Ningo, you were supposed to face the murder surgeon Dr. Redacted, but I feel like fate almost worked in mysterious ways for you to get everyone's favorite Aunt Mickey Knuckles. How did you feel getting that like luck of the draw?
So yeah, at the start I was really frustrated and I was very just worried about who I was gonna face, and then I found out I was facing her, and I just got way more excited and, to be honest, way more nervous. I remember seeing her walking up to the stage at the White Swan, and well, okay, I've been more nervous, from like GCW and stuff like that, but up until then, that's probably the most nervous I've ever been. Having to work that one legend, so many things just going through my mind. I want to do everything perfect. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to hurt her. Just so many things. I wanted to just be perfect that night, and I was real nervous. And I was proud of my performance after I watched it back. I think I did go with her, and she was awesome to work with. Probably one of the easiest matches I've ever done too.
Yeah, I mean, time after time performed so well. And the next day, we had that scramble. Primo, you were in it with, Sumate Wokla, Anthrax, and Baracho. Unfortunately, it did not work out in everyone's favor.
Man, all I gotta say is fuck Sumate, dog. Fuck him, dog. If he watches this, fuck him, dog. Hey, dog, and those words don't express nothing. And Karlee, that those are my words.
Thank you.
I don't speak, but fuck him, dude.
For
Everyone's free to express themselves how they want on here.
For real, I don't.
Everyone's free to express. Nah.
I am. I'm gonna tell you right now. Fuck him, dude. Everybody agrees with me on that. A big shout out to my boy Primo.
That's not me. You know what? Period.
But I think in a lack of, bringing a lot of stuff into it, I think, it definitely could have gone a lot differently. I think, the crowd was expecting things a little differently. But I mean, with what you guys had to work with, I mean, you looked good, until, tragedy struck. But I mean, yeah.
Come on, Karlee. In your mind, you're saying that match could have been way better if Suma wasn't in it, dog.
No, for
That's what we
real.
were all thinking at that
Like,
time. I'm not going to speak for all of us right now and say that.
off the rip, like you know,
Like,
that
you
was
know
that
that
was some
shit.
bullshit.
You know, and honestly,
He was only there because we were gonna fucking use his ring. That was the only reason. And then like we didn't get to go over there because it rained. We had weather issues, so like that really wasn't in our favor and control. So
Yeah,
at the end of the day, he had no point in the match. Honestly, we were all gonna tell a fucking story. And it was gonna be fire for the fans, like straight up, dude.
Yeah.
And I was
So
excited.
and we were going to hype up Weekend 13 weekend, and you know that shit was fucking fire, bro. That weekend is going to be fire. And I feel like some of the antics of certain individuals made that announcement kind of like an afterthought, and I don't like that because I feel
from
like
a fan perspective, I can agree.
this Wicked 13 weekend is going to be awesome. And, you know, part of the pillars. Shout out to fucking Justin and all the boys over there because they do great things. They believe in us and we believe in them. And they've always shown mad love. Nino, Primo, me, all everybody around us, dog, in this room. Straight up, like that's what we. But
Yeah,
when people kind of like make it about themselves and don't think about others, dog, that's what really bothers us. Because at the day we're supposed to take care of each other and do good business, and
absolutely.
that's what love is.
Alright, I'm not staying quiet. Fuck that motherfucker Suma. This is what the fuck I gotta say about Suma. Because this motherfucker pissed me off and the world has
Honey,
to
the
know
floor
this.
is yours. You go right ahead.
The world has to know this. So this is what basically listen here, chat. Listen. Friday, the night before One Night Stand, Suma wanted his 2 minutes of fame so fucking bad when me and the Young Pillars are trying to promote us versus PWO. And after my match with Mickey Knuckles, I'm there having my moment with Mickey Knuckles. And this motherfucker comes from the back and just stands there. Who the fuck is he to stand there? Why the fuck is he even him? No one knows. He needed his 2 minutes of fame. The whole time he was watching that, just like drooling that at the fact that he wasn't in that spot that I was in, because he's been asking for that match with Mickey Knuckles for the longest, and he still hasn't gotten it. So I don't know if that's just jealousy or whatever the fuck it was, but whatever. He's there. He needs his 2 minutes of fame, and I was there all up in his face. If you go back and watch that show, or if you go back and watch those clips that I had from that promo, I'm all up in his face, and I'm like, bro, you're a fucking pussy. You ain't about shit. Get the fuck up out of here. And I was all up in his face, and he hated that. And Jaime was the only person right there to push that back because it was getting serious.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, it was really bothering me because he made it about himself.
And he made it about himself.
We were trying to do business with other people, and he started himself into that. And that's the reason why I did him the way I did him, because I'll be honest with you, he tried to hurt my homeboy, and he tried to put, like, he did bad business, and he went into business with himself. You know, that's breaking a cardinal rule in every fucking way, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're all doing great business with everybody. We don't mean no harm. But when you insert yourself like that, that shit ain't fucking cool, bro.
So, okay. So lastly, Primo took that belt from Suma. That's another story. We've had that belt from Suma for a long time already. Okay. And Suma hasn't
Because
said
I've heard
anything
a
about
couple
the belt.
different stories about this. I would love to hear from
Long story short, that belt is Suma's belt. So that is his property. Okay. But Suma never made it a big deal. Ever, never asked for it back, never bugged Jaime like, hey, I need my belt back, nothing. He knew that Aerocrab had it, and we just had it for the longest time. He never made a big deal about it until when? Until One Night Stand. After all that stuff happened on Friday, maybe he was still in his feelings about it. And then come Saturday, boom, I have my match. Everyone's in the ring celebrating with me. I'm up there, and I make eye contact with him, and he's just looking at me like he hates me for some reason. So I get down after I just won my belt, after I just, went a whole year of busting my ass just so for that one moment, that was like the culminating moment. Like, okay, the finishing, the ending of a story with Aerocrab and all these other matches that led to that,
Hell, I lost my voice to that fucking match.
I finally win my belt, and I didn't even get my 10 minutes with my belt in the back because Hyman was right in my ear. Hey, Suma needs his belt back. He wants it back right now. And who was the person in the back following me the whole time while I was trying to take my gear off and trying to take a picture or something? Suma. So that just to let you know what type of person Suma is. How much how much that's just a dick move. And that's all I gotta say. I was so fucking angry and I didn't want to do anything that I didn't want to do. So I took one picture with my belt and I put it in his face and I walked out of the locker room. And that was it.
And you know what? You know what? We're making a belt that's 10 times way better than that. You've seen those clips on my IG and the local IG. We're making a fresh belt. Fuck that fucking belt. We don't need that fucking belt. The real one's coming, dog. The real official one is coming.
Proper belt.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like when it comes to circumstances like that, I feel it's like, it's like things kind of happen for a reason. Unfortunately, like with this scramble match, obviously no one wanted that outcome. Cause that was, that was one of, the whole event I was hyped for because I was there. But that scramble match, just the amount of talent within that scramble of, having Primo, having Borracho, having Anthrax, and even having Sumo within the mix would have been cool, but it's like he made it.
I did what anybody else would have done was protect themselves. If I didn't put that fucking rope, I would have broke my neck. Yeah. And I was not trying to break my neck whatsoever. So
right.
But honestly, dude, I don't want to kind of, stick to the subject of Suma, but that's kind of how we all feel about the situation. And we had to let if we're not like this, but that right there, that type of situation, we have to let people know about because that right there is uncalled for. You know what I mean? And,
100%.
Yeah, and we have to let people know because it bothered the whole team. It bothered me and everything like that.
And that's not even going full into it as of like what he did the day of, as in shooting on Primo, trying to hurt him. Multiple suplexes landing right on his head, and then the final throw almost killing him. I've just always thought that he's very unsafe. And I'm not going to name names, but, me and other people in the back, now that I've traveled out of state, it's not just here in Texas, everybody is slowly starting to know what's up with Suma and that he's just
bad business.
Bad business, not a safe worker.
Yeah. And that really bothers me because I want, he breaks the cardinal rule of what we do. We protect ourselves and stuff like that. And that's the type of shit that I don't fucking like. We're all supposed to take care of each other when we're in there, stuff like that. And we know what we're getting ourselves into, but when shit is uncalled for, shit's uncalled for. You know what I mean? For real.
Right. Especially with, a death match and everything, you have to be careful and make sure you have make sure, be on your P's and Q's and not try and hurt each other, especially when you are already trying to make each other bleed as it is, So that's just unfortunate.
Thank you. I know who y'all are.
That clip went viral. That clip did go viral, and
that's some real
we kind of tell a story behind that viral clip.
Thank y'all.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, shout out everyone in the fucking chat.
So on a positive subject of that day, Ninyu, you did have that match of winning the title. Of just that match, it was closing out the show for Zona Cuatro Vente. How did it feel just having that match in general? Minus the whole thing with,
Big shout out to Aerocrab, dog. Shout out to
Aerocrab, phenomenal.
He gave it his all, bro. I feel like that was one of the best matches I've ever seen him because I know that he's still. I know, but hey, man, you know what? He gave a lot of heart. It was a great performance, and I feel like that's up there with match of the year as far as like Houston, as far as one of the Houston matches.
Oh, of course,
yes. Oh, 100%, yeah.
No, the fucking Aerocrab Nino quadrilogy or whatever. Whatever the fuck you call that.
I wanted to repeat that.
That is a legendary rivalry that will go down in the Houston history books. That's one of the best rivalries.
Clip that, chat. For real.
Let me hit the Eric one more time.
So then after that, you know, in April, y'all had Bud Smokers Only, and of course,
Hey, Mike, this is my opinion on Bud Smokers Only. If we
yes,
can't bring Vegas, we bring Vegas to us. We had weed smoking, we had burlesque dancers, we had deathmatch, we had everything fucking Vegas had to offer. We had it all in one venue.
All one night.
Oh God,
hell
we were
yeah.
just missing the fucking casino.
Yeah, we were just
Nope.
missing casinos, dog. That's not what we were missing. What
And
did
of
you
course,
think
one of the
what
matches
did you
that
think
night
of the show?
was Primo
What did
and
you think of the show?
Nino, which is totally such a full circle type of moment match. Because I mean, y'all have like faced each other. I mean, countless times.
Hell yeah! Tell them about that match.
Wait, what match?
On your backyard match. Tell Karlee about that match.
Wait, but which one?
The backyard with Primo, the first one.
The very first one.
But I already told you that story.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I mean, on the first.
no, but hey, to have that match on the, you know, Bud Smokers Only with Greg Johnson going hard with more weapons and a crowd, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, it was just real easy to work Primo, you know, like because we've already. I worked him the first time, and then we've done like that same match in my backyard multiple times, just like him coming over with like the boys, and you know everyone gets fucked up, and me and Primo are the only one that want to like just wrestle. We're the only ones that always just want to wrestle, so we've always wrestled in my backyard. You know what we also broke? We broke my shed. My shed's broken. It's dented.
Yeah.
With
Oh my
the
God.
door.
Hey, shout out, hey, Don. The owner of the White Swan charged me $100. If y'all saw that spot where he threw him on that little bench outside, she charged me $100. All right, so just to let y'all know that.
Yeah, we went to the White Swan yesterday and we saw the new bench and they replaced it.
Yeah,
That's
I
great.
paid him so much. Hey, Don, I love the White Swan. Shout out to the White Swan crew. But I know we're bestie. But
Papa Extremo is in the chat.
oh hell yeah! Big shout out to Papa Extremo, dog.
Papa Extremo.
Hey, but hey, yo, Karlee, man, I appreciate all the support you've always given us, man. Big shout out to X
Oh
Brand
my
guys.
God, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
You see me, hey, you see, we got a lot of cool. You saw that Eric Ryan's coming down for Land of the Trail.
yeah, I wanted to talk about the stuff that's coming up for LOKO and everything too, because you guys got a lot of crazy shit coming. So,
What-
you know, kind of give me a rundown of what's coming up for LOKO.
Okay, July 25th, Land of the Trail. We got Eric Ryan. We got Shamir the head honcho. Hey, dude, Shamir the head honcho. Y'all need to watch out for him. He's gonna be the next. He's fire. He's fire. He's one of those diamonds in the rough.
Yes, I actually faced. A lot of people don't know about this. Y'all should go watch that match. It's on YouTube. I actually faced Shamir
Shamir the head honcho.
Shamir the head honcho, Shamir the real. I already had a match with him. I had a dog collar match with him in Austin, in
Black Pro
in San
Black
Antonio,
Pro.
and it's on my YouTube.
I saw clips of that.
I
Yeah,
had a
that
dog
shit
collar
was
match with
fucking
him.
insane.
There was a little bit of thumbtacks, you know, because I had to bring him. I had to get a little bit of violence in there.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's a very good match, and it's on my YouTube if you guys want to go watch it. So you guys can like get a feel of Shamir. He's very good, and we're bringing him for a reason because he's different. His promos are different. They're very funny. He has a good character to him, a good vibe to him, and he in the ring, you know, he's different. He can move. He's very good.
Oh yeah, I like him. And then on that same event, we got Emerson J from the
Oh
UK
my
coming
God.
down for that.
When I
For
saw
Land of
that,
the
I
Trail.
fucking popped.
Yeah, and also one thing that I want to announce on this, I'm gonna give everybody exclusive for me. Ruben Steele, he's not gonna make the show. He hurt himself and he's
Oh.
officially retired. He's not gonna be there. But you know who's gonna be there to step up to face the king of the death match, Eric Ryan, Menino Extremo, dog. So we're gonna give you exclusive right there.
Let's fucking go.
No more Ruben Steele. Me Ruben Steele. You know me Ruben Steele.
I love you. I love you. We saw you.
We love you, me Ruben Steele. I love you, me Ruben Steele. You're super fire.
Hey, bro, Circle 6 Ruben Steel, Necro Butcher, they tore the house down.
Yeah, they tore the house down. Ruben Steel, we love you, bro. But
He
Nino
is one of
Extremo,
the goats. He is one of the goats in Texas, dog. Shout out to Ruben Steel. I mean a lot. Whatever you've done for the deathmatch community in San Antonio and Texas, dog, you're one of the goats, dog. You're up
Absolutely.
there. You're up there with me, Dimitri. You're up there with Masada. You're up there too, dog. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Ruben Steel. I love you, man.
yeah, but here you go. Once again, chat for y'all to clip it. Ruben Steel, we love you. But Menino. I'm sorry, fuck. I'm a little more over here than there. Ruben Steel, we love you, but Nino Extremo will be replacing Ruben Steel at Land of the Trail, and I will be taking on Eric Ryan, the king of the deathmatch.
Yeah.
And it's going down. We're ready.
For real, you got it first. You got it first. You know,
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
we're not gonna announce that match for a while, but when they hear the interview, they're gonna get that exclusive.
Perfect. That's amazing. And what besides the shows in July, what else we got going on for LOKO in August? We got the birthday bash.
Oh no,
We got a hell of a lineup for that too.
We got August the 16th in Victoria,
That's
Texas.
right.
We've announced Dark Chic. We've announced Karlee. We're gonna do more of on the women's tip on that one and stuff like that, dog. So y'all be on the lookout. We've just announced Brooklyn Barrett from the Nightmare Factory and Karlee
Ooh,
Pita.
nice.
She's one of the up and coming stars in Texas, and we got a lot of fire. And you know, you'll see a lot of the local stars. We're gonna announce fire, but August the 29th, Nino's birthday party, dog. It's going fucking down, dog. You know what I mean? We're gonna celebrate Nino's birthday party, right? We got the Duke, we got the 8th Deathmatch 8th, fucking John Wayne Murdoch. What's up?
All I got a little hint at a surprise that we're gonna do. I'll say this: we're gonna break a record in Houston for something deathmatch related on my birthday. We're breaking a record, so
Yeah, we're gonna do some cool shit, dog. Nino's birthday
Oh
party.
shit, I'm so
Celebrated with
excited.
the
Oh my
wild guys.
god.
Record breaking shit. Fucking honestly, guys, what makes me so proud and what makes me appreciate what we do is that a lot of people out of state are gonna fly in for this Nino birthday party and Land of the Trail. So it's so cool that
I'm gonna be
people
there
from
for
out of
both.
state can appreciate what we do and they're willing to fly to come check out our events. So I appreciate y'all guys. What happened?
that is saying most dildos ever in a death match is a record. I don't know if we do the most dildos, but we're definitely gonna do the most of something.
Yeah. Big pop. But,
I mean that would definitely be wild for sure. And of course, after August, you know, you guys are doing No Ring No Masters 666, and it's the same weekend as Wicked 13. Any little hints or surprises towards any of that so far
okay,
for
so
No
week
Ring No
13
Masters?
is that's gonna be a motion picture right there. We got a lot of cool shit planned up for No Ring No Master 666. I really I can't say much, but all I gotta say is probably it's probably gonna be one of the best No Ring No Masters to date. When it's called, like, it's gonna be star studded. You're gonna have the pillars there. You already know it's Wicked 13, so you don't know what else is gonna happen, dog. But that's just gonna be the pre-party. That's gonna be the pre-party to what's gonna happen on Saturday. And it's the real deal on Saturday, but it's just a pre-party. So it's gonna even be a star studded. So I just can't wait. I can't wait. We're gonna announce some cool shit, but we gave you some exclusive. But maybe on the next interview we'll give you another exclusive.
I'm absolutely down for that. And, you know, you guys, you know, thank you so much for joining me on here. And thank you for having me a part of, you know, Kick and everything. That was really cool. And I appreciate you guys coming on this little like surprise interview. And I just want to say I'm so proud of everyone that is on here with me tonight. Like y'all have no idea. Like I want to see y'all in the fucking chains. I want to see the chains come to fucking Texas. I want, you know, I just wish everything.
You've been scared for years, dog. You need to come down, dog. You change your name, that's cool, but it doesn't mean that you can't come down here, bro. You know,
Exactly. There's no reason. There's no reason. Come the fuck to Texas.
We got killers down here. LOKO's is where the killers live, dog. You know what I mean? And we got a lot of kids on the team.
You can't deny it forever.
Yeah, for real. Y'all can't deny it, dog.
Absolutely. And I just want to say, Primo, I'm so hyped to see what everything that you have next. Nino, my God, your debuts with GCW were absolutely fucking amazing. If anyone says that you weren't the star of One Night Only for your match, they're fucking blind.
Yeah.
I mean, you have been amazing, and I told you so. And I can't wait. And the Young Pillars are taking over the fucking deathmatch scene, and I just can't wait for everything that fucking LOKO has to put out for us. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight.
Hey, yo, we're gonna give you one last. Primo's gonna hit you with that.
Yeah, please, hell yeah.
A crazy exclusive surprise for each and every single body that's tuned in and watching right now. And when you post this to be crazy.
Clip this,
chat. May 31st. May 31st, just say Waffle. May 31st is going down. The Young Pillars, we're on our way to Atlantic City, dog. Atlantic City, we're coming, dog. We're coming to the combat zone. BZW.
All four of you gonna be there?
Yeah, they're gonna make their debut. All three.
Oh my God!
They're gonna do combat zone May 31st.
So all four.
All four.
All four. Holy fuck, you guys! Oh my God!
Yeah,
Oh my God.
To the Young Pillars for taking over on combat zone May 31st.
Oh my God, absolutely, guys. Don't forget to check out every one of the Young Pillars that's going to be in Combat Zone May 31st. Again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I want to let everybody know where you can find every one of you, your socials. Tell us where you can find merch, everything, you guys.
Extremo.
Nino, share with my Instagram is n.i.n.o_extremo.htx. I think I got it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so long.
All right. So I don't have an Instagram. Mine's banned. But okay, but you can find me at TikTok, Primo Ka, Facebook, Primo.
I'm Nick. I'm the deathmatch ref for LOKO. You can find me on Instagram at Messiah_of_play.
And hey guys, you can follow LOKO Wrestling on everything. Still LOKO Wrestling with the K everywhere on the internet. And you can follow me on as me on Facebook and Instagram and everything like that. I appreciate everybody who pays attention to what we do and supports what we do. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for purchasing merch, watching what we do, supporting the boys, Young Pillars, whoever does stuff with LOKO Wrestling, dog, because your support helps us grow. And at the end of the day, we ain't shit without Young.
And Mr. Danger, you can keep ignoring me, motherfucker. But very soon, you and me are gonna be face to face, and you're gonna fucking realize that you're stepping into a different world. You're stepping into my world, and reality is gonna set in because you're in the ring with fucking Nino Extremo. Mr. Danger, you can't hide forever, motherfucker. I'm coming for your ass.
We ended on that note, for real.
That was absolutely incredible. Guys, again, thank you so much. And as for me, you can find me on TikTok, Kakeface_Karlee, on Instagram, Kakeface_Karlee 2.0, and on the X-Men Wrestling YouTube channel. And until next time, you guys. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye. If it ain't LOKO, it ain't fire, daddy.
Fire, daddy.